80, won't she? Your mum will be 80 in February. Yeah, because I should be 78 in June. You can stop doing that, Ted, because I'm watching you. I'm watching you. So I said, well, I live just up there. Oh, he said, I talked to an old gentleman. He said, house up there, he's always cleaning his car. I said,
I think I know him.
yeah, I said, that's my husband. So he said, oh, he's a very nice man. So I said, oh, is he? Then I still didn't realise he was the vicar. So he said, I'm the vicar, he said, down the church. I said, oh, I'm awfully sorry. Because they don't wear the big white, they have a little thin bit of blue stuff round there. So when I come into Wally, I said, you want to be careful who you talk to out the front. So he said, why now? He said, I missed some women going down. Right up to the last Brenda, he was full. So I said, no, I said, it's the vicar. So I said, he wants to come to see you. So I said, do you want to see him? So he says, yeah, if he wants to come in and have a cup of tea. He said, yeah, let him come in. Well, then a little while after, down come the vicar. So the vicar said to me, he said, I won't preach. He said, I won't preach to him. I said, I don't care what you do. See, I spoke to him like this. Wally was sitting there, and all Wally could talk about was the dockyard. Because he was in the dockyard 47 and a half years. Right. Yeah, 47 and a half years, and he never lost a day's work.
Wow. Yeah. Is that right?
Only the days he was entitled to. Yeah.
And that was just, what, down
there?
Yeah,
that's it. Where you was christened, up the hill, because it's a big church now. Anyway, a little while after, Wally was really taken poorly. But the vicar used to still come in and talk to him. Well, when we go to the crematorium, the vicar gets up and he says this, that and the other about him. And I thought to myself, you don't know all that about Wally. So when I got outside, I said to him, I said, who told you all that about Wally? He said, he did. He did. Oh, I felt awful, Brenda, yeah. He said, he was one of the good ones. I said, he never went to church. I said, no, nor did I. I said, I'm one of your sinners. Well, now he's just moved. The vicar's just moved, and I bumped into him downtown. I was in town on Tuesday. So I said to him, when did you go? He said, I moved tomorrow. When I woke up the next morning, it was raining hard. I thought to myself, that's for being going to church. It's raining hard and he's moving. But as the day progressed, it was all right. So he had his wife with him and his little boy. So I said, well, I said, I might get out to Larkfield, I said, to see you. So I said, but I'm going to definitely sit at the back of the church. So he says, oh, all right now. He called me now. You're all right now, he said. So I said, I'm going on holiday next week. He said, where are you going? I said, I'm going to Durham. I said, I'm going to the cathedral. Oh, he said, yeah, they're going to lightning up there next week. I said, yeah, that's all right then. I'll see if it strikes out. But you've got to go straight up.
Well, you went to church growing up, didn't you?
Eh?
You went to church growing up.
Yeah, Sunday school. I won the Bible on the St. Paul's, but I don't know anything about St. Paul now.
I think Mum said she went.
We were sent to Sunday school. We had to go. We had to have our dinner when we came home out of Sunday school. Yeah, and I said, well, I won't have time to go. His wife laughed. And then he kissed me right in the blooming middle of the co-op. Oh, when I said to my friend, wow, what carrying's on. Yeah, but it was so funny the way I met him. I didn't even know he was a vicar.
Who he was, huh?
And he goes to weddings and funerals and things
now,
like that.
Did Wally know who he was when he talked to him?
Pardon?
When Wally would talk to him when he was out working on the car, did he know who he was talking to?
No, he didn't know.
I bet he didn't know.
He didn't know. I don't know what your vicar wears, but they only wear little tiny, just as white as that, just a little bit of blue stuff.
Just enough.
Well, no, I didn't look at what he had round his neck. I was dumbfounded when he said, you look so sad. I thought to myself, well, I've been to Ollie, I said, someone just told me I look so sad. He said, yeah, don't you start crying. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, we had some laughs though. He was so good to me during my bedtime though. Oh, he was wonderful. And Wally's favourite two songs was Amazing Grace and Ave Maria. So I said to the undertaker, I want them to play. Well, Carol, I had a phone call from Carol. She said Russell wants to bring his keyboard up and he wants to play Amazing Grace. Well, I didn't know they let him do that. So I said to the vicar, I said, can he do it? Of course he can. He said, I'll make sure he does. Do you know he came in here a couple of evenings before, he went through it all with Russell on his keyboard. Yeah, he did. And you could have heard a pin drop in that church. It was marvellous, yeah. But when Gordon died, his wife had loud music played at the end, and that didn't sound right to me. And she did. Really loud music. She never shed a tear. Still, some people are different, aren't they?
Yeah.
He was my favourite brother, Gordon. Well, I brought him up. I brought him up from a baby. I had more to do with Gordon. I tell you what, said I nearly got him drowned. I started courting Wally, and I couldn't get out unless I took the baby in the pram, see? So, along the esplanade, you know, that's over the bridge and you can walk down the side. There used to be Schultz Big Air frameworks, and there was a tow path you could walk along. Well, my friend said, let me push the pram. So I did, let her have the pram with Gordon in. Me and Wally was behind, and he let it go. And of course it wasn't a very good pram and it went that way. Our Wally had the presence of mind to save it from going over the top.
Oh.
And I said, what would I have gone on and told my mum? And we laughed, me and Gordon. I always used to call him son. Everybody thought he was mine, but he wasn't mine. He belonged to my mum, but I brought him up. Yeah, and he used to come in, we used to sit in that chair with you, and we used to have a good old laugh. It was so sad, it happened so sudden though. I mean, that's Claire, but of course she's grown up now. But I stuck her there. Yeah, and we've got the others over here. There's Russell's young lady. There's Russell inside his mum's front door. I was telling Ted all these things they've given me over the years. Nothing I hold that's up there. And I stuck that up the first Christmas Wally died, and it's been there ever since. Has all the decorations up there. Yeah, you feel that cat, Brenda. I'll wait to it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Michael give me that. That's Carol's.
You know, it's funny, Mum has something that she has everything that everybody's given her.
Is she? Yeah.
All, whenever we travel, we'll take her
No,
something.
I'm not one for ornaments. I've never had been one for ornaments. So there you are. They say, bring me this and they bring me that. Oh, there's lots of places you can get in.
Where have we gone?
You can go along the top road, the Burney. The Burney.
Well, the Harvesters one that's best.
Oh, well, I've never been there. We know the Harvesters. Do you know their number then?
And these are Archie
No.
Waters. This is Debbie.
Why do you think that?
I don't know, I thought myself, oh, well, 53, she'll have the old middle-aged spirit on her. But you're still a young little chicken, ain't you?
I told her we were sitting up there, getting the ages right. I said, and she was christened, and what's her name was christened, and so was she, and she was starting out.
Yeah. What,
You want some more coffee? We was in, down at the Riviera there, Daisy, one Christmas.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
She figured.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about cooking.
No,
that's
Christmas.
the way to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Who's that?
Oh, that's where my grandson used to go riding. No, it isn't.
Okay, we're going into the pub, and this is the Harvester. Yeah. Here's a interesting party here.
Look at this! Oh, well, you have one and done it. Finding out what's wrong. Here we are.
The inside of the pub.
Bread and cheese. Yeah, that's
oh, this is which one here, I think.
Yeah, water.
Yes. And what is your name?
Kerry.
Carrie. Carrie just got back from Calgary. And let's,
And I've only had 1.5 hours sleep.
oh, that's about what we've had. Yes. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are in Stratford upon Avon, and we're in the Shakespeare's Park, and there's a festival going on. They have all the tour boats and stuff that you can go up the Avon River. This is the different statues around Shakespeare about the different plays he wrote. Here's Hamlet, and then on the opposite corner is Lady Macbeth. This is Lady Macbeth. This is one of the boats, to give you an idea. It must be one of the tour boats. Well, these are not tour boats. People live in these boats. This is their living room. This is the kitchen. And then they have several places to sleep, some bedrooms, you know. There's a boat going through the lock right in the middle. He just operated this lock by himself. He goes under the little bridge and then onto the Stratford or Avon River. All these people are stopped to watch. We're going on a tour down the Avon River, riverboat. And we're right beside the church, Shakespeare's body is buried in. Ferry going across the Avon River. It costs 20 pence, which is about half a dollar, and they do it by hand. There's some gondoliers on here. It's not like Venice where they have one, but this is we're catching up with the gondoliers. Bridge that we're just getting ready to go under. These are coming along with a church where Shakespeare is buried, but that's a graveyard outside. It gives you some of the ages of the people that died. 1856. 1856.
He was 21 and 2 young children. 1849. 1846. They didn't die at the same time. 1841.
This is still in Stratford, and this is Shakespeare's birthplace, and then it's commemorated by a whole street of it's closed to traffic. And then they built the whole Shakespeare Center down this street with a statue on the end. Okay, we're at Warwick Castle in Warwick, England. Maybe. This is inside the castle grounds. That is the entrance. There's some band. Then the social room.
Boy, stop pushing the sugar and sitting on people.
looking down on the historic city of Warwick from the clock tower and the castle. There's tennis courts in the background. Part of the, must be the Avon River. Little cottages down with the gardens out back. There's some, they're doing a reenactment of a battle there.
Towers of Oxford. But the astronomer royal Edmund Halley studied here, predicting of course when Halley's comet would return. The comedian Rowan Atkinson, he was at the Queen's College, and also Jeremy Bentham, maintaining that he learned absolutely nothing during his time here at Oxford. Mordred College has the largest grounds of any of the Oxford colleges. Everything from shrunken human heads to prehistoric skeletons. You could spend weeks in the museums and only scratch the surface of what they had to offer you. We'll take college. Founded in 1870, the architect was William Butterfield, and he was allowed to run absolute riot. Keep your heads well down. Sorry about that. That was that bus carved us up a bit there. Yes, the idea of this brickwork is to lift your eyes up into heaven in the way that a church spire does.
This is Old Christ Church College in Oxford. It's one of about 30 colleges in Oxford. I just thought there was one Oxford College. This is just a huge campus. This is just the only portion that visitors are allowed. There's a big campus ground, and right across the campus is cows, field. You hardly know that you're in right downtown Oxford. This is inside of part of Oxford University. It's just one of the quadrangles, or where the dormitories or something.
Probably done by the sun.
It is now about 3:30.